Hello, Aries. Let us get right into this reading. This is for Aries placements, North Node. Sun, Venus, North. Sun, Venus, North. What? This is just for Aries placements, child. I don't know. I just got out the shower. And for some reason I play gospel music, and I never play gospel music, but I was into it. So this is a message from somebody's ancestors. Somebody's ancestors needs you to know something. I'm getting like, oh, look, hold your vision. I was supposed to say, hold on, change is coming. Here, somebody is a King of Pentacles. All right. And you're needing to have the strength. Spirit is asking you to acquire this. Okay. So the strength card is also in my tarot deck. I read it as it's you needing to acquire faith at this time. You need to have some faith. Okay. Communication is key here. I have Gemini. There's a Gemini entry. I'm not even gonna question stuff that I get anymore when I say that and try to clarify it. You understand, because whoever this reading is for, you know exactly what it is that I'm saying and what I'm talking about. So let's get right into the message. Let's get right into it. Alright, Spirit, give me some messages for Aries here. Aries, we have the High Priestess. Five of Wands in reverse. You didn't listen to yourself. You didn't trust your intuition in regards to something. And it's like someone was like, I keep telling you, don't do that. And you kept going back to it anyways. And it could have damn well been a relationship. Like, it's not growing and it ain't going nowhere. But you didn't listen to your intuition here. It's like you fought against it. And granted, this Five of Wands is in the reverse. You still decided to fight against this. And now you see it's not going anywhere. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody just feels like, man, I'm just down for the count. I feel beat up. And it's like internally, you feel beat up. Like, why I didn't listen to my higher self? Why I didn't listen to myself? Why I didn't listen to the guidance that I was given? Why I didn't listen to someone that was trying to tell me this? There's a lot of smoke and mirrors too, so there could have been a lot of things that, you know, maybe you just didn't like, you know, I'm getting this fuck around and find out, and you just had to see for yourself. I need to go get my other bottle that's downstairs, but my face is like super dry right here. I keep getting so dry. Y'all, excuse me. Hold on. I need to take care of my skin real fast before I finish you guys' reading, because I feel all of that on my face. Okay. Let us continue. Yeah, so you see this shit now. Feel like your inner wisdom, your inner guidance. You may feel like a jackass right now. You do. Let's keep going. King of Pentacles. Trying to gain some sense. Get some sense. Like you're gaining your senses back. Knowledge. Taking heed is what I'm getting. You're taking heed to something. It feels like you're going with your gut on this one. Like, if your intuition is telling something, like, yo, gut. Listen to your gut. It's like your gut will never steer you wrong. I see somebody like driving a car and they like they like veered off the road, but this is like on the freeway. Ten of Swords is here. If you are feeling, you're feeling really bad. I feel like you feel really betrayed, backstabbed, played. Like, I'm also hearing somebody say like, why you gotta play with my top? Like, you're extremely upset and angry. And I feel like you do have a valid reason to be upset. But remember, like, everything happens for a reason, right? So even when you experience certain things, you have to understand that everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. But now that you have the knowledge that you have, now that things have transpired the way that they have, and things have happened to you in the way that they have happened to you, you're at this 9, right? So when we speak about numerology and numbers, 9 is the number of completion. 9 is the end of a cycle. Let us keep going. 10 of Cups is in the reverse. I'm here now. How could you be so heartless? How could you be so heartless? Yeah, somebody was very manipulative. I'm hearing you snake ass, conniving ass bitch. Like, somebody is upset. Ooh, somebody is upset that shit did not go their way. Somebody's upset that some shit backfired. Somebody is very upset. I'm hearing you went the wrong way. But it's a decision that you made, right? It's a decision that you made. I'm also hearing you made your bed, now sleep in it. Aries, take this as it resonates, because this may not resonate with everyone. Yeah, the 5 of Cups try to come out. It's a lot of despair, deep regret. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Like, you never loved me. You never loved me. I'm hearing that Tynesha Kelly. I wish you loved me. Something about the way that you move. Something to do with the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, 8 of Pentacles. That's my spirituality card. There is a period of shadow work. They're saying a wee bit of shadow work that needs to be done. Okay, so if you're new to your spiritual journey, or you're just not getting into spirituality or whatever, shadow work is when you have to look at situations. You need to do some inner work on yourself, right? And that means you need to look at the reason why. And not today. Don't start the shit. Somebody don't want me to say what I need to say. Every time I get on here and I start talking, then I get congested all of a sudden, and it's hard for me to say what I need to say. Now, this is being said. You need to start looking at reasons why you are easily influenced, or you feel the need to do certain things. I'm hearing the word people pleaser. Like, what makes you feel like you need to go out your way to do something for someone who wouldn't even do that for you? Spirit just keeps saying, look at yourself. Look at yourselves. Look at yourselves. They're saying 2 halves make a whole. So look at the involvement, and then look at the part that you play in this involvement. But the shadow work is the reason why. Let's get back to that. The shadow work is, why do I act this way? Why do I corrupt and or self-sabotage things? Right? Because some of you may have self-sabotage opportunities. Others of you may have just put yourself in predicaments that didn't allow well, I don't want to say that, because every opportunity allows room for growth, right? So you can't sit up here and say, oh, you're not growing, because when you realize that you've done something that hinders a process or direction that you're trying to get to, right? Then when you start breaking down, like, okay, well, why did that happen? And you can't sit up here and be like, well, such and such did. No. This is on you. So you have to say, okay, what is my part that I played in this? Because I allowed this to happen in my experience. I allowed that experience to happen to me. There are some things that we can't control, and there are a lot of things that we can't control, but it has to start here. So, what occurred? What happened? What part did you play in this? Were you just going with the flow of it? Or were you intentionally refusing to put I'm getting it like yourself first. Your needs first. It's a spirit is like you refuse to put yourself first. You refuse to put your ego. You refuse to put your pride to the side. You refuse to look at things from a scope. And they're giving me Sagittarius. And when I first started this reading, I really didn't want to say Sagittarius because Sagittarius are the archer in the zodiac. So they have the bow and arrow, right? Because they have a trajectory. They know exactly where they're going, right? So it's like, okay, I know where I'm going. I know where I want to get to, right? I know where I'm trying to get to, right? But it's something about scaling back and looking at things as a whole to really see, okay, look, where is this taking me? Is this allowing room for growth, or am I just spinning my wheels and am I continuing this same cycle, and then there's no room for opportunity there. There's no room for growth. There's no room for, growth. Is this taking me where I want it to take me to? So you have to look at the work that you've put in. That's what I'm getting. Look at your work. You look at your work. 5 of Swords here. That's my sneak dissing card lately. There's a lot of motherfuckers who was talking a lot of shit. I feel like people felt like people had a lot of shit to say. And for some of you, it's like people legitimately took opportunities away from you because of the things that they said about the things that you wanted to go after. I know better than you type of motherfuckers. All this did was cause chaos, drama. Why did I just hear the word incest? Whoever was the one that was pulling the strings, this puppeteer who was the one that's like, no, I know better than you. You should do this and you should do that and you should do it like this. Spirit say, how you gonna take advice from a motherfucker who don't know if they coming or they going every day? This motherfucker is a motherfucking psych patient. This person is a psych patient. They put on a white lab coat and act like they know what the fuck it is that they talking about, but they don't. Spirit says you do, but you allow somebody else to play puppeteer in your life. No, I think that you should do it like this. You felt like this person had your best interest at heart. That's what it was. That's what it was. It's easy to trust somebody when you think that they got your best interest at heart. The Devil card is in reverse. Why is the Devil card in reverse? Usually, it means that it was not done with malintent. Let's see. Yeah, this is right here. Spirit said all the good motherfuckers that you had in your life, you ran away from. You pushed away from. This person told you to turn your back away. Turn your back on these people who had good intentions for you. You thought the people who were doing the sneak dissing were actually down for you. And it was actually the people who you turned your back on who had good intentions. They actually had real live good intentions. Something about this fish in a cup. This could be a pregnancy. Maybe this person was pregnant. Or there's an idea that's now forming in your mind. Like Spirit is like, are you getting the idea? Like the light bulb finally went off. Take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for everybody. And then also the fish in the cup is representing to me like you had something that could have grown and you literally short stopped it. because you labeled it. Like you caught a, like they're giving me like you caught a grasshopper, put it in a little plastic like cup thing with a lid on it. You ain't put no air, you ain't put no air holes in it, so of course it died. You damn near tried to kill this thing. And you're like, I really like it. And that person was like, no, don't like that. Don't do that. No. And you're like, but I think it's so cute. Fishy! Remember the little girl thing? Fishy! Boom, 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 boom. Like, damn. If you like it, why wouldn't you allow it to go free? This Page of Cups says a lot about this reading. And then we got the Strength card again. Your ego. Oh, Aries, your ego. You let your ego get the best of you. Instead of operating from a place of confidence and trusting your intuition and understanding the magnetism of the power that you really hold within yourself. And it could be the connection with Source, right? That you are as brilliant as you truly believe that you are. You just need to tame your fucking ego. You just need to tame your fucking ego. You didn't allow it to grow. You were like, I like it. I like it. I like it so much that I'm going to keep you right here. And it was like, Spirit's like, no. Put it in the water. Because if it's yours, it's going to come. If it likes you like that, you allow things to grow. You're not going to self-sabotage something that you like. Let us keep moving on, shall we, Aries? What a thud. Queen of Wands. I'm here like Maleficent herself. Maleficent wasn't necessarily a bad character. She may have been misunderstood, but she wasn't some evil witch that people made her out to be. She wasn't. She was actually a very giving person. But when you put people in certain situations, they tend to turn into a monster. Working with a monster. I don't know why I keep saying that. I feel like I'm having, and no shade to anyone with Tourette's, but I'm like shouting things out during this fucking reading, and it's like, ah! But we're gonna keep going with it, because whatever, right? I feel like I show up in every reading different, and it's just like whatever the energy is, I just go with the flow of that shit. Like, yeah, I'm here. It's funny too, because there's so many messages within all these cards. You really had your walls up. I'm hearing, how could you be so heartless? Like, you worked so hard. You were so, like, effortlessly, and then, no, not effortlessly, tirelessly, like, boop, 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 wall, construction. No. Do you have a wristband? You can't get in if you don't got a wristband. It's like a wristband to what? Because what is really behind this? A shit show. But you were the gatekeeper of a series of unfortunate events. You gave a little bit too much. However, there's a brighter side of things. Let's get into the brighter side. Page of Pentacles. Learning your lesson here. Learning your lesson. The Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity that's presenting itself. It's golden. Okay. Something about the black nails. I'm getting like witchy poo. Excuse me. Witchy poo. What the fuck are we talking about? Seven of Cups. Yeah, I say witchy poo. What the fuck? What is that? Let us continue. There's a victory. There is someone that's... You're either going to see this victory, this triumph, and this success, or you're going to be the triumph and the success. However, there is a tower moment. And this tower moment is Someone is, I'm hearing there's a trade in happiness that's being offered and or presented here. Like, you thought that if somebody was going to be down bad, like somebody really thought like, oh, that person will never come up, that person will never be blah 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 blah, but you was carrying, and this could be you, Aries, or somebody thought this about you, that somebody was like, oh no, that person, you kept referring and or thinking about that person in terms of their past and not their future, who they are, not the changes that they've made already. Page of Wands, yeah. This is taking a new leaf upon life, like taking a new lease. I'm sorry. I said leaf because I saw the leaves. But this is a new lease on life itself. Somebody didn't think that you would make it. Yeah. So I just saw an Aries reading pop up on my phone. Somebody didn't think that you had it in you. Oh, they'll never get together. They'll never be able to balance that shit out. That shit'll never work for them. Whole time they were being adjusted and put into alignment for the assignment that they were called to do. Aries, I don't know if this is you, but let's see, baby. Look, there it go. 8 of Pentacles, putting that work in. I'm here working day and night. Putting that work in. Putting that work in. Yep. Some people don't make a lot of noise when they do things. Some people are all action, right? So Aries, this may be you, that you may not say much, but when the time arrives, you get up on and you make shit happen. You get up off your ass. You do. You're a tough cookie. You are. Don't be so defensive in your approach, is what I'm hearing. Be open, okay? Allow yourself to be vulnerable. What's this moon card reversed about? Yeah, it's okay to be emotionally vulnerable. Okay, look. I just keep seeing fire shit that pop up on my phone while I'm reading for you guys. Blessings this week. There's a blessing that's coming in for you. The 4 of Wands, full card. There you go, Aries. This could be a home. This could be some type of financial stability. This could be some type of union of some sort. Could be a reunion. I'm hearing reunion of the minds. Listen. You gotta choose. I'm sorry. Oh my God, that feels so good. Okay. I am just whatever in this reading, Aries. You gotta choose to leave something behind. This Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. What you thought something was solid, stable, and like this is the person for you or whatever this is. Spirit is like, no. That shit is not solid. Choose to listen to your intuition. Choose to listen to, go within. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go within. Go with what makes you feel good. Something about being more emotionally available. Okay, 3 of Cups, there's a celebration that's here for you. Like, it's time to celebrate. Like, stop acting like you don't give a fuck. Stop that. Because when opportunities present themselves and you don't take it, you'll be looking crazy. All out of alignment with your higher self and with this union that's presenting itself available. The 10 of Wands is here, needing to drop a burden and walk away from something. You need to drop this shit that you've been carrying for a very long time and walk away from it, right? And what's walking away? What are you walking towards? Being more open, okay? It could be just opening up, needing to tell somebody a secret that you've been holding on for a while. If you're not happy, stop pretending that you are. You're not saying shit. You just won't say nothing. But this is you every night. They say once in a blue moon, you find yourself like this. Just worried. And I'm hearing like riddled with guilt. And instead of you internalizing why things are the way they are, right? Six of Cups, internalizing it, talking to the little kid within, because naturally, you know, what we're doing as adults is that we're just, you know, coddling the little kid that's within us and saying, hey, little kid, little person, I'll use myself for instance, little Kendra, you deserve to have all things you want to be, you know, this and that when you were younger. You can accomplish those things as an adult. But I have to also love little Kendra. I can't be mean to little Kendra, and I can't allow other people to be mean to little Kendra either, because that shit is not okay. So I have to set boundaries, put boundaries in place, and I have to make sure that I'm internalizing, you know, how I feel, why I feel like that about certain things, and not project that onto other people. Because the real work, right, like we talked about in the beginning of this reading, is that Eight of Pentacles. Is that, look, let me see what's going on here before I start projecting that shit onto everybody else. So anyways, Aries, that's been y'all's reading. This shit has a positive ending for you, Aries. It does. But the main point of all of this, the meat and the potatoes of this shit, is you internalizing the reason why you feel the way you do and saying something. You know what I'm saying? You're doing an injustice to the little kid within you and saying, you know, you can't be happy. Sorry. It's just not the way it works when you're an adult. You gotta be a miserable motherfucker. So then in turn, what you do is you project your miserable ass shit to the people who actually fucking care about you. And then you put yourself in predicaments to care for people who don't give a shit about you. That don't work. That don't make sense. You're doing an injustice to yourself. Alright? Alright, Aries, that's all I have for you guys. I'll see you guys later. I hope this reading helps you. There was a lot of gospel music that came through, so I feel like somebody really needs some healing right now. You really praying and you talking to the Most High. Your ancestors came through me. So, yeah, take it as it resonates. Go get y'all some rose quartz. Love on yourself. Go get you some amethyst and pay attention to your intuition. See why you're feeling the way that you do. Make sure you cleanse them first. Google it. All right? I'll see y'all later. Love you guys. Peace.